Hello, this is Danny Raymond, the voice behind Ray's Guide. Recently, CIG announced changes to the structure of the PTU phase of Star Citizen testing, presumably in anticipation of when 2.20 will hit. Instead of Wave 1 and Wave 2 before Open PTU, there will be 5 ways tiered by time played, subscribers, and the thing which got the most outrage, Chairman's Club level, which led to a lot of noise and some clickbaity headlines saying CIG was somehow forcing everyone to spend $25,000 in order to get PTU access, which is nonsense, but also the source of my deliberately cheeky clickbait title of this video. So let's take a deep breath and look at exactly what has changed and who it affects. This chart compares the waves of PTU access up until and including 3.19 and what the 3.20 and beyond will be. Now, bear in mind that the total time the patch will spend in the PTU is unlikely to be different since it is based on how quickly quality can be reached to the point of being approved for live. So the steps in the 3.20 sequence are certain to move from one to the next quicker than the steps in the 3.19 sequence. Now, each column includes all of the prior columns, and when there are more than one item in a column, they are not combined. You only have to meet one of them. So, in the 3.20 sequence, to be in PTU Wave 1, you have to be a Legatus, or highest tier of Playtime, or subscriber, or Evocati. So let's look at the chart from the standpoint of who are winners in the change and who are losers. Now, bear in mind that being able to play a release of software way too buggy even to meet Star Citizen standards and guaranteed to be wiped is a strange definition of the word win. But if you had something before and don't have it now, that does create a sense of loss, even if the thing itself is of extremely dubious value. In fact, I can only think of one group of people who have a genuine need to be in Wave 1 and thus a true urgency if they have lost it. And that group is content creators. If you are creating content a week or more behind everybody else, then you are at a real handicap. So, for example, I felt compelled to spend extra $30 for the digital deluxe version of Starfield for the only reason to get the extra 6 days jump on the official launch. No, I'm not large enough to have anybody give me anything for free. Maybe someday, but not yet. So I paid $30 extra for Starfield, and other people might have to spend $10 extra for a subscription to Star Citizen. C'est la vie. So let's look at the first group changed, high Playtime users. And it seems that most of this group either are going to be promoted to Wave 1, or perhaps stay the same in Wave 2. But aren't some of them also going to be demoted to Waves 3 and 4? Some will, but I actually expect that most of the contents of these groups will actually be promotions from the Open PTU pool. Why do I think that? Well, CIG's stated goal is to even out the jumps. So unless you're moving a lot of people from the Open PTU to the Wave 3 and Wave 4 groups, then the jump from Wave 4 to Open PTU would still be huge. Next, then, there is the group that has the most right to feel that they are losing, and that is the Concierges level less than 25,000. At least those that don't qualify as Evocati subscribers or highest Playtime users. And yes, that does qualify as a reduction, since it is less than what they had before. It even counts as a reduction if playing in the buggy early PTU was something that they never wanted and never did. They had it, and now they don't, even if they never cared. Humans are funny that way, but does it really mean that CIG is pushing them into spending $25,000? Get real. It means that they are pushing them to getting a subscription, presuming that they don't already have one. So yes, it sucks, but get real. It's $10 of suck, not $24,000 of suck. But wait. If you really like playing the most unstable, buggy, and feature-broken patches, I have a deal for you. You can be an Evocati. Ha, you thought that crash every 10 minutes, fall through the world, die all the time for no apparent reason Wave 1 build was such an honor to be in? That's nothing. The Evocati get the ability to enjoy it when it is so good, so bad, that CIG forces you to promise never to show it or talk in detail about it literally forever. Just imagine how bad, how good that has to be. And you, yes, you, can earn your way to be part of it. No monthly cost at all. Just go to the website, go to the issue council, and report on the bugs you are finding. Speaking personally, I really didn't have to report that many before being given my invitation. You've been whining about how we are paying to be testers. Well, be a tester. Having trouble finding bugs to report? Wait, we're talking about the same game here, right? Well, reporting on duplicating and not duplicating bugs is just as important to the QA process, so I suspect that they count similarly. I sure know that most of my reports were of the reproduce, not reproduce category. So just find bugs that are recently submitted, or better yet, near the threshold of expiration but short of the number of reproductions, and be the nice guy to give them their final reproduction. Think of it like a player-created discovery quest. Go here, do these things, discover, report, just word for the wise. Don't wear your fancy subscriber armor while you're doing it.
This guy's got the right idea. He wore the brown pants.
Next thing to know, you'll be getting that NDA agreement in your email. And then you can be leaving even those snooty Praetorians in your rear view as you zoom towards the buggiest bills you've ever dreamed possible in the Evocati. And now for update on our giveaways. First, we have the 10,000 subscriber thank you for the LTI Hulsey, the Colossal Cargo Container Carrying Craft, or $100 of Steam Store credit to be given away when the sea goes live, now scheduled for 3.20. And the big annual IAE Week giveaway for your choice of either the Galaxy Complete, the Massive Modular Mining Moving Medical Machine, or the Banu Big Box Bargain Bazaar known as the Merchantman. Or again, $100 of Steam Store credit. One entry per video, just be a member and entered automatically, or subscribe and comment using the secret word. And the secret word for this video is the English translation of the French phrase I used. Fly safe, keep it real, and I'll see you in the verse. This is Daniel Raymond for Ray's Guide.